Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 8 of the
lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Drafted with the idea that he'd be one of the most dangerous quarterbacks in the NFL when he put it all together. We've been seeing that progress throughout his career. This guy's legs, we knew they were phenomenal. Arm, top-notch. But now we're seeing his mind come into the game. Reed's defense is better and better each and every week, and is showing patience as a passer as well. Not as eager to exit the pocket, finding guys downfield for bigger plays.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 5 catches, 57 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
Murray going to try to throw on third down.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first. They run again with Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Now Murray. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Tigers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that makes the score 7-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. As we get a peek at their dynamic signal caller hailing from Mississippi State, it's Dak Prescott. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Again, it's Henry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Henry up the middle, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott steps away to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and 1st downs.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated...
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw, it's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Murray again, 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Wide open receiver, complete. Now Murray again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. He'll buy some time right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have a Lions 1st down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
Now Prescott. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this will be scooped up by the defense.
Down the left sideline.
And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Murray now.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Shotgun now for Murray. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Dillon.
And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Lions will take over. First down, Prescott.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams.
The 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that makes it 14-10. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Draw play, Dillon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Up the middle they go. Bernard.
And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's able to get this one down to about the 40.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Murray going to throw.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Murray.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go draw play. It's Dillon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. 8 yards to go on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Murray being chased out left. That is caught at the 7-yard line. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Murray dancing to his left. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the kick.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Murray
eyes the crossing route, and he finds Pittman.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. On 2nd down, Bernard. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Dillon.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. They fake the handoff, now Murray.
And this is incomplete. Well played defensively, nearly had the interception, but it's 2nd down.
Here's Murray from midfield.
He'll get this one to Pittman. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. Even Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
2nd down and 3.
Prescott to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good.
And the lead now 11, 24-13.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Murray now on 1st down.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Now it's 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Murray. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Murray now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40.
Micah Parsons.
He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the 2nd half is underway.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. 2nd half begins with a run by Henry. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Dillon again. And this time he's going to lose yardage as they push him back to the 4-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Murray. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only give up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
From the 44, Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Prescott now, flush to his right.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Back to throw. Murray. Flushed out right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. On 1st down, Bernard. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Murray. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Prescott now from the 50. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Looking to throw. Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw again on second down. Prescott.
Right side to Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Prescott yet again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To throw again on second down. Prescott escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon.
And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Dillon up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Third and 2, and here's Murray.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Parsons. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw is Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chicago offense set to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. Again, it's Dillon.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Murray now to throw. He's got a man, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. And give him a gain of 37. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And as he throws, he lost the football. It's loose.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now Murray's got to have this one. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Lions will take over. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. On 2nd down, here's Henry. He finds some open field here. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
52 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 35 on second down, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Now Prescott.
Throw over the middle. He finds Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. It's Williams on the catch.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 40 now on second down, Murray. And a throw right sideline is complete. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Throwing on first down is Murray. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Murray and company going for it on 4th. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here's Murray.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Murray. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for the Lions,
they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
today. From Levi's Stadium.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Santa Clara.
Taking in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Allen going to go to the air right away.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Throwing now is Allen. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
DeMarvin Leal gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At their own 42. And the drive begins here with Sims. The numbers on the ground for Sims a week ago. 19 carries, 79 yards.
Well, we know they've clinched a playoff spot, but there's plenty of football left to play. And I'm a proponent of continuing to do what you've done throughout the season, especially with teams that are heavy run teams. Because if you throttle back too early, you lose the rhythm of the run game, not just with the runner, but with the offensive line as well.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Again, they run with Sims. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first.
And now they'll throw with Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. Gregory Rousseau.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Now Sims. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers.
Jamison Williams.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups, check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Throwing is Allen on third. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
Now they run with Sims.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Now this is picked up by the Bills. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and this is going to be brought back for a Bills touchdown.
So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
No return there for Harris, and the drive will begin at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Lance now on 1st down.
A dump off to Sims. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Sims. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. On 1st down, Lance.
And he's got his target, Harris.
He's got room at the 30.
Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 60 yards.
And the 49ers have taken the lead. Here's Bass now for the extra point.
And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a 1st down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
On 2nd down now. It's Graves, and he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 74 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Allen now on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Allen's throw is complete.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. This defense for the Niners, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he wisely will throw that one away. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Throwing again on second down. Lance flushed out right. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Ready, yellow, 43. Ready, go.
They'll run here with Sims. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 46 yards now on the ground at just 7 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Sims. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The Niners at 11 and 2 now. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. They'll run on first down. It's Sims. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Sims. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Now Lance. He's got Bellinger. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Another pass complete to Bellinger. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Lance. He's got Harris running the slant. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 16. Now a handoff
handoff up the middle. It's Sims, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. On second down, it's Sims. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. Up the middle they go. Sims, and the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Jamison Williams
with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On second down now, it's Graves, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Allen now looks to throw.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. Now a handoff up the middle. Sims, and give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. The last run got 6, now second and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sims, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Throwing on first down is Lance.
Got his man. It's Williams. So nothing doing there, and it's second down.
Working from the gun, Lance.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 14. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown!
Chris Olave.
A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told.
And it was Chris Olave who finished things off with a touchdown.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Jeffrey Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Allen. And the pressure gets to him again. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Trey Lance of the 49ers set to go back on offense here.
He continues to just torch this defense. Perfect on the last drive, including his 4th touchdown pass of the game.
Similar to hitters that are in that great zone in baseball, and they say the
touchdown 49ers.
Chris Olave.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, complete. That's Brewer. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now Allen again. Forced out to his left.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
20, 10, and into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Bills going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Now Allen to try again after the pick 6. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 30 on second down, Allen eluding the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chandler Jones. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Lance now on first down.
Harris has it over the middle.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. 2nd and 4. From midfield, here's Lance. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Here's Lance to throw it. Olave over the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Again, it's Lance.
He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line.
Lance looking to throw it. Slant pass complete to Olave. Touchdown! Chris Olave.
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Niners just continue to roll.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Graves. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. To the air. Allen. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. But they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
From the 24, Lance. The pass caught by Olave.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Sims.
97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sims. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw, it's Lance. It's Williams on the catch. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lance. This one taken in by Olave. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic first down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down. They run the counter. It's Sims, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Niners extend their lead yet again. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. On 2nd down and 4. Lance steps away to it. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
Ready, go.
On 3rd down. And he coughed it up. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a tough turnover there as now they will have it at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for. No gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. Graves. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Graves, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Allen. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. The 20. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This one fielded at the 5.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one complete on the slant route. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Graves. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, a very anemic. 1 for 9 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. And again, it's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Tariq Woolen picks it.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Mackey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Sims.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
Right back to him on first down. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
The Lance now to throw.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Now a give, right side. Mackey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw again on second down. Allen, he finds his man, complete. It's Brewer. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
4 yards remain for second down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen being chased out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Chris Olave heads back to the field as his guys get set for another possession.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On first down, Sims. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Up the middle they go. Mackey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Play action. Now it's Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll get a home date next week against the Detroit Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.